If you're still posting without a clear idea of who you're speaking to, stop what you're doing and create a persona for your audience right now. If you're new to the world of using social media as a marketing tool, welcome. I'm diving into a topic that can completely transform your approach to content and campaigns, creating a persona. We think about our audience all the time. Are we reaching them? Is our message resonating? Are we using the right tools? And most of the time, we know who we want to reach. For different businesses, that could include customers or clients, investors, funders, or even the media for press. But what do we really know about them? Who are they? What are they about? That's where personas come in. Creating a persona is one of the best ways to make content that truly engages your audience. But what exactly is a persona? Personas help us go deeper into our target audiences by helping us get to know them and understand them more intentionally. They are semi-fictional information composite profiles of your target audiences. They tell us not just who they are, but also what they like and value, where they live, and how they get information and make decisions, and what challenges and concerns them. At the end of the day, I want you to think of it as a tool that helps you connect with your audience personally, understanding their needs, solving their problems, and ultimately boosting your engagement and/or your sales. So why is this so important? Well, according to Sales for Startups, marketers who use buyer personas have a 73% higher conversion rate than those who don't. After all, if you don't know who you're targeting, how will you reach them? And through experience, I know personas help me target my audience to serve them better with the right tools, messages, campaigns, and the products and services my client provides at the time. It helps me focus time and marketing budgets on the people who are most likely to engage and convert. For example, if a segment of your audience gets more of their information via social media and podcasts, you might put your time and budget into creating digital content rather than a brochure. And they help ensure all teams, your marketing and sales, product and development, are aligned on who the customer is and what they need. You're all working from the same playbook or player book. By creating buyer personas, you can focus on the content your customers want to see, which can increase your audience and brand awareness, and most importantly, conversions. Some benefits of creating a buyer persona are improved targeting. With personas, your content can be strategically focused to reach those who need it most. Personalization. Your personas allow you to create content that resonates because it speaks directly to your audience's needs. Better lead qualification. You can identify and prioritize your most valuable leads. Improve customer experience. Tailor experiences to match your audience's expectations and wants. If you're ready to create your personas, I'll help you break it down into actionable steps. Step 1, conduct research. Personas are not guesses, they're based on research. Start researching to get a full picture of your audience and what they want. This looks like gathering data from surveys, interviews, customer feedback, and analytics to understand audience demographics, behaviors, and needs. Grouping audiences based on common traits, goals, challenges, and motivations to create distinct segments of your audience. I'll introduce you to a persona in a minute. In building comprehensive persona profiles with names, backgrounds, goals, pain points, and communication preferences. Step 2, use social media insights. Look at social media analytics to learn more about your audience's interests, content preferences, and even when they're most active. This insight can shape your messaging and give you ideas for campaign inspiration. While looking at your social media insights, I want you to look for demographic data such as age, gender, location, and interests. This will help you build a more accurate picture of the people engaging with your content. Look at behavioral data. What topics, formats, or messaging your audience finds the most interesting or they find valuable. Look for when your audience is most active online, how they interact with your content, likes, shares, comments, and how they navigate your page. This helps you tailor your posts to match their habits. What are their pain points? Analyze comments, questions, or recurring feedback to understand the challenges or frustrations your audience faces. This allows you to address those pain points in your persona and, at the end of the day, your content. What trends and patterns are they seeing? What are the bigger trends you notice your audience engage with over time? For example, you might find that short videos or inspirational quotes perform better, which can guide your persona's preferences. Think of these social media insights as a treasure map. They give you the clues you need to understand your audience better, to build a persona that truly reflects their needs, their interests, and their behaviors. This leads to more effective and engaging content, better targeting, and ultimately a stronger connection with your target audience. Step 3. Leverage these analytics. Gather the data from various platforms like Google Analytics and email reports. By examining what's already working, you'll get a more accurate picture of your customers' preferences. Analytics from your website provide plenty of insights into how your audience interacts with your brand and what happens with social media traffic. Analytics from your CRM or your customer relationship management system provides a detailed customer profile based on sales and marketing data. Access Google Analytics data such as social media traffic, browsing behaviors, and conversion rates to better understand user behavior coming from specific social media posts, and be sure to use UTM parameters. What is a UTM parameter? Essentially, it's a snippet of text added at the end of a URL to help track the performance of marketing campaigns in Google Analytics or other analytics tools. These parameters allow you to understand where your website traffic is coming from and how users interact with your content. Add UTM parameters to your URLs to monitor which social media campaigns drive the most traffic and conversions. If you want more information on UTMs and how to use them through social media, let me know and I'll develop some content around the parameters, how they work, some examples, and why they're important. And to leverage all the data you've collected, you need KPIs. KPIs are essential for working with data because they provide a way to measure, monitor, and evaluate the success of your efforts in a clear and actionable way. Without KPIs, you're essentially navigating without a map, and it's hard to know whether you're meeting your goals or not. Some KPIs to keep in mind if you're a business to business or B2B, think about lead generation, the number of potential customers a business attracts through marketing efforts such as email marketing, social media campaigns, and content marketing. Also think about your conversion rate, which is the percentage of leads that become paying customers. A high conversion rate indicates that a business effectively turns leads into customers. Also think about demo requests and content downloads as other KPIs. Some KPIs if you're a business to consumer, think about website traffic, social media engagement, product reviews, and ratings. Step 4, use a buyer persona template. Once you've collected the data, organize it with the persona template. Remember to include essentials like demographics, goals, pain points, favorite brands, and preferred channels. I'll include a buyer persona template in the description to help you get started. But meet Kimberly. This is our buyer persona. She's a 29-year-old entrepreneur in Washington, D.C. Kimberly worked in local restaurants for 8 years. She's known for her talent and creativity. She has deep ties to DC and wants to open her own small business featuring traditional pastries with a modern twist. Eventually, she wants to offer classes for children and grow the business to provide catering. Her goals include creating a family-friendly bakery, provide good jobs for her community, and build financial stability for her family. Her likes and values include learning new skills, supporting local businesses, participating in community events, and spending time with family. Her communication or media preferences are email, text, phone, an occasional in-person meeting, social media like Instagram or TikTok, and business and trade podcasts. Her challenges would be lack of business experience, complexity of starting a small business. It feels very overwhelming to her. Difficulty in understanding analytics, high competition, lack of time, limited budget, keeping up with trends, creating high quality content, building community, and navigating negative feedback. And that's really what a buyer persona is, right? And that's all you really need to know to start meeting Kimberly where she's at and start giving her the content she needs to find your products or services during her business journey. And if you need some help putting it all together in a digestible way, AI can speed up the process and make it easier. Tools like ChatGPT can help you create personas by analyzing competitor information or previous customer data. Simply input your persona template and prompt the AI to personalize it based on your industry. So still this prompt. I'm creating a buyer persona for insert your brand or business, which aims to, what does it aim to do? Gather data through surveys, interviews, customer feedback, and analytics to understand my audience's demographics, behaviors, and needs. What is their average age? Where are they located? And what interests them? What social media platforms do they spend most of their time on? What topics, formats, or messaging do they find most interesting or valuable? What are their pain points? Create and group my findings into distinct audience segments based on shared traits, goals, challenges, and motivations. And remember, buyer personas aren't set and forget. Keep them relevant by using tools that track real-time data. AI-driven analytics can help you adapt quickly to challenging customer needs, ensuring your personas are always on point. By creating and regularly updating personas, you'll be able to produce content that genuinely speaks to your audience, increasing engagement and conversions. The more you know about your customers, the better you can connect with them. The more accurate the persona, the more successful the message. Think of it as building a friendship over time. And as always, if you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what's helped you most with your personas. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.